Hi guys, I'm Dr. Rumi Paul and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I will be teaching you how to calculate your menstrual cycle length. Are you among the set of women that have been having issues tracking their periods, or are you among this very popular group that waits every month to see the period? So once they sit in January, no wahala. Once they sit in February, no problem. Once they sit in March, no problem. But you don't know how long it takes for this period to come. Well, this video is for you. And if you like this content like this, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. What is your menstrual cycle length? What does it mean? It's the, yes, let me see the grammar. It's the period or interval between two successive periods. In simple English, what it means is the number of days from period A to period B. Now, example, I am Mrs. A and I see my period 1st of January 2023, and then the next time I'm seeing my period is 2nd of February 2023. What it means is that it's the number of days from 1st of January 2023 to 1st of February 2023. Remember I said I saw my period, doesn't mean I'll see my period 2nd of February. So I'm not counting second. It's from 1st of January to 1st of February. So the number of days, that's your menstrual cycle length. So assuming you go to a GP and then or a gynecologist and you ask, what is your last menstrual period? LMP. Because it has last in it, most women confuse this by saying, oh, it was the last day the period came out. Like I said, remember, I saw my period 1st of January, so assuming the number of days I see my period is 5 days, so I saw 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So when I'm being asked, what is your last menstrual period? What do I see? It is on the 1st of January. The first day the period came, not on the 5th of January because that was the last. Forget all those grammar. 1st of January, that was my last menstrual period. So why is it important? Why would doctors keep asking you what your cycle length is? Firstly, one of the very first things is so that you can track as a woman, so that you can track your periods to know if there's an issue. Why is this? Why do we want you to track? Because the average range for menstrual cycle length is between 21st to 35 days. 21 to 35 days. So assuming your periods fall within this period, 21 to 35 days, perfect, you're fine, there's no issue. But if you're having your cycle length interval, like the cycle length is, let's say, 18 days, we want to be worried, like, why is it coming too frequent? What's the issue? We would want to know as a gynecologist and also for you as a patient. So assuming the period is coming after 35 days, like 40 days before you see your period, we want to also know that. So as a woman, you want to know if your periods are coming at the normal time, which is between 21 to 35 days. Now let us talk about this thing where ladies constantly agree that their period is 28 days, and see, 28 days is not the perfect cycle length. So you don't have to come to the clinic and say, my cycle length is 28 days. It's not, don't stop picking it, it's not perfect. Most of the ladies that come, they just keep agreeing, oh, it's 28 days. That's because a lot of people have had it in their head that, oh, this is the perfect cycle length. No, that was just the average. Like when you pick 100 women, you pick the average. So once your period length is between 21 to 35 days, you are fine. No need of saying 28. Now, what's the other reason why you would want to know or you want to track your periods, and why this is important to know your cycle length, is if you're trying to track your ovulation. Assuming you're trying to have a child, and then you come as a doctor, you come and meet me, and you're like, oh, Dr. Rumi, I'm trying to have a child. And I asked, okay, you're supposed to be having sex at this particular time. What's your ovulation date? You know, you cannot jump from 1 to 100. You have to know 1 first. So you have to know. That's the reason why we need to know your cycle length, because it's from your cycle length that we can determine your ovulation. 3, the third reason is for our married couples here. You know when auntie wants to tell you that she's seeing her period, Oga, this is for you, this is for you. This is free information. When you want to know your wife, as the Bible said, when you want to know your wife and she's like, oh, I'm seeing my period today. Okay, when you know her period length, there is no need for her to lie to you. You can always say, I thought your period is 28 days. Why is it 27 days and you're oh no. Why is it 19 days and you're seeing your period? So that is also a plus too. I've had a lot of women complain about it and they say, oh, my period is not regular. And they keep saying, last month the interval was 21 days. This month the interval is 24 days. Next month the interval will be like 28 days. It is perfectly fine. As long as it's between 21 to 35 days, there is no problem. So your period is regular. It's only irregular when it is less than 21 days or greater than 35 days. Have you gotten this? Because why I want to put this out there is that, first of all, there are a lot of things that can affect your menstrual cycle length, like stress, a chronic illness, or even an emotional disturbance. I had an issue too. I think when I was praying for my final MB, the fear of passing MB2, I had the problem too. My period, the days got longer, but it was still within the normal range. So now, let's dive right into it. How do you calculate it? No more grammar, practical. So assuming I, Mrs. A, see my period, this is April, see my period on April 8th. And then the next time I'm seeing my period is May 2nd of May. How do I know my cycle length between these months? What is it? Very simple. It's just from, I hope you can see, yeah. Let me bring this closer here. So it is from, I told you I saw my period April 8th. How do you calculate? April 8th, remember I said first day, the actual bleed. So this is day 1, day 2, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, and then May 24. So what it means is that my cycle length is 24 days. You see, I did not calculate 2nd of May. I told you this is when I'm going to see my next period. So 2nd of May is another calendar on its own, is another new cycle. So you will not calculate 2nd of May. You're just going to stop at 1st. So please, if you're having an issue, then you can always pause this video, go back and then watch. So from 8, which is the first day, and also my LMP for April. So like I said, LMP, last menstrual period, is 8th of April and the first day of my cycle. So from the first day of my cycle to the day before my next cycle, that is how you calculate your menstrual cycle. So please, if you enjoyed this video and you learned or you have any questions concerning this video, please comment section so I can know, or if there's anything you want me to talk about, please comment. Still have a lovely day. Bye.